Lightning like a motherfucker. You hear me? Life is lightning like a motherfucker. Life like a motherfucker. Man, look. I never thought I'd see the day. That I call myself a motherfucking Hebrew in real life, nigga. In real motherfucking life. Culture conversion. Separation of bloodline. I never see the day, bro. I'm just sitting now like, nigga, these motherfucking rights dead. Hebrew slaves built them motherfucking. Boy, that shit crazy. They said the Hebrew slaves built them. I'm thinking about the Israelites. How the fuck the Israelites built these motherfuckers and they just, that's old stuff, folks. They just come in already, bro. You know the truth now. That nigga the truth. I kept hearing saying Paleo Hebrew language. Paleo Hebrew language. Hebrew, this is the language that comes from the land. Boom. Man, this shit crazy. Never thought I'd see the day that I call myself a Hebrew. You fucking with it. You speaking the Hebrew language, the Hebrew, you started the language, you got the language, you got the language. But what they need, they latched them on to the Hebrew. They latched themselves on to the Hebrew. And transform their ass with that Israelite shit. Israelite. That's the catch. That's how they put themselves in that place of you. That crazy. Never thought I see it. And the people, most people, that's why we so compatible. Everybody got bits and pieces of the story. But the story got it's so deep. In real life. But I never thought I'd see the day that I call myself a fucking Hebrew. The Hebrews is the Americans. It's the Carpentone, indigenous aboriginal. It's the mound builders of North America. Hebrew slave. I just want to take what I want to buy me. Use a little shit, and use a little shit there. But I never thought I'd see the day. I just came to the realization, nigga, that I'm a Hebrew. And we are the Hebrew slaves. They enslaved the Hebrews, they came back to the Hebrew motherland. Our motherland, that's the promised land over there. That's the promised land they promised the motherfuckers that acting like us. They described our identity. By putting Israelite in that story, in that biblical, religious story, on top of our story, on top of what the fuck we had going on. And nigga, I never thought I'd see the day that I call myself a Hebrew. That's my message for the day. I'm not an Israelite. From a motherfucking Hebrew. This shit wicked, bro. This story is wicked. It is deep. It is deep as fuck. On how these people story of how nature works under the sun. I'm gonna stick to that guy. I'm gonna stick to that sun now. I ain't letting life go. But boy, I never thought I'd see the day that I could call myself a Hebrew.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the I-575 North ramp.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day, boy. I used to think I was a Hebrew when I was a little nigga, when I was coming up, when I was being baptized and all that good shit. Why you think I was Hebrew? But my nigga, I never thought I'd see the goddamn day. I never thought this day was, I ain't never think this day was coming, bro. When I got out somewhere, the last thing I got to figure out is these motherfucking languages and shit. Aramaic, Amharic, Geese. Last thing I knew I had to figure out was the language. And the dialect and the language, and the alphabet, is really making me understand that nigga good Hebrew. The people in America, the American Negro is the motherfucking Hebrew. And we got plenty of tribes from the West Indies that went out and civilized these motherfucking people. We civilized the world with a real story. And I don't like to say story with a real truth. And the truth becomes a story. Because I promise myself a story ain't that but a lie. Anybody can tell a story. Come out and tell me the truth. Who did that? Don't tell me no story. I don't want to hear no stories. I want you to tell me the truth. A story ain't shit for a nigga to tell you. That real talk. So it ain't our story, it's our truth. They made the stories. We brought the truth. Our story is not a truth. Our story is not a story. Our story is the truth. There will motherfucker be searching for the truth. And the truth is, man, I'm a goddamn Hebrew. A fucking Hebrew slave. That's what the fuck they done made all us Hebrew slaves. Turned the Hebrews into slaves all across the motherfucking map until they made it to the motherland, the holy land, the true divine land of the Hebrews, which is the Americas. When they came in, somebody got the keys to the West. They finally came in and started enslaving the true land of the Hebrews. Or I told us, man, I be listening to everybody be like, damn, then they got a piece of the truth. They talking some good shit, and they go to talking crazy. So I just left the real shit all the way alone, and I just disconnected myself from that shit. But nigga, we Hebrews, nigga. I ain't never think I hear this shit come out my mouth. I thought I had it all figured out with biblically. I thought I had it all. That shit I know. The Israelite come from chosen. You know what I'm talking about? So we not in that story. They take our identity in that mother. That's all they do is crushing identities, crushing bloodlines, disconnect you from your bloodline. I'm trying to goddamn tie the Phoenicians in back to the Americans, and goddamn Gemini trying his goddamn best not to goddamn let me get them boys back over to the Americans. But they got too much of the same similar shit. You don't tell me these folks don't know nothing about each other, and they coming up with the same concepts from different parts of the world, from different areas of the world. They coming up with the same shit, and they ain't come from the same bloodline. Man, I'm gonna show y'all this shit, man. These bitches want us to think that we got the same concepts, same language, same, man, but we don't know each other. Shit, I got cousins I'd never see in my life, aunties I'd never see in my life, but I know they there. You know what? Yeah, that's oral tradition. You got family over there in Georgia, boy. You got family over there in Detroit, yeah. They be throwing last night like them Smiths, them goddamn such and such, Jones, them your folks, them Rudolph, them your folks, especially the ones down in such and such county down there. Man, you got folks you'll never see. But it's bloodline. And the tradition and the goddamn culture still there because they doing the same thing. When you go visit your folks, they be doing the same thing. And everybody got some goddamn plum trees and pear trees in their yard. Everybody got a green motherfucking thumb because this is what the fuck we do. We brought motherfucking vegetation and life to desert lands. See, these motherfuckers in the deserts. We brought water, irrigation, told them how to goddamn save the water, stop it from evaporating and cause a stream. They're gonna become a river down in the valley. And that's how you get the most successful crops. Show these niggas this shit and show them architecture, built structures for these motherfuckers. And all these motherfuckers did the same exact goddamn thing. Try to put themselves in front of life. Try to put themselves in front of life, in front of existence, and want to be the light of the world. When the sun light this bitch up right now, these bitches ain't got no AC in my truck. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. But I ain't got no AC, so I be letting these wander down all this shit all day today. You dig? What happened, D? D? Nigga, I'm a motherfucking Hebrew, D. And life beat my ass up. But I ain't getting up. I be trying to motherfucking call it quits, nigga. I ain't no call it quits ass nigga. Nigga got to goddamn get it and make it happen. Nigga got to get this shit and make it happen, man. Best way you can. But when you love something, you gotta hold on to it with everything you got inside of you, my nigga. You understand me? I'm creating some shit that ain't gonna never fall, boy. I already created a GPK shit that shit'll never fall. This ain't a nigga hard, bro. Now I gotta give them too much GPK for life, nigga. This game to pick Illuminati for life, bro. And I'm a goddamn Hebrew in this bitch. I told you, I said, man, I took the west and the south because I know these were land with good resources and shit on. And these were the melanated lands. The west, the Negroes, and the south, the African. I took that whole side. You see what I did? I named that shit Aramaic. I named that shit Aramaic because I knew the Aramaic was the grandfather language of Arabic, and Arabic and Hebrew was so closely entwined. But I said I gotta figure out these languages because they interchanged Aramaic from a language called Hamric, which might be some cap shit, but I got that shit out of the encyclopedia. I got the receipt. But I knew the languages was the last dot I had to figure out to put my whole puzzle together. That's why I'm so thankful to run across that nigga. We know the truth now. That nigga the truth. He on that planet shit, but goddamn it, that nigga the truth. I ain't fucking with that planet shit. That's the first thing I had to bump when I started searching for truth. When I said follow that money, when I said, man, if I want to figure this world out, man, when I realized it was distortion in the book that I had been loving, the Jesus I had been loving, I was the distortion with the story. Shit, that's the first thing I started investigating was the money. I started investigating the U.S. budget. Follow this money and see what the fuck they got going on, man. So the first thing I got down to discover was that clone and shit, with them stem cells. Then they was getting the stem cell outside their melanated woman's womb. All them years, Margaret Sanger. All them years they had them Planned Parenthood, like they looking out for the little young black children in the ghetto. They want you to come have an abortion. They want the afterbirth, they want everything inside that melanated woman so they can study life. Because the closest thing we got to the sun is the black woman. That's the closest. If there's a deity that's supposed to go in front of the sun, it should be a black woman. The fuck you talking about? See what I'm saying? If you want to put somebody next to the sun, a middleman to the sun, it ain't gonna be no man anyway. The closest thing we got to it is a woman, because that's how you manifest. You manifest inside the womb of a woman, bro. You shoot out the fellas of a man, but shit, you got asexual type shit going. Shit, a woman probably have a child without your spanking ass, but it don't make no difference. Them old men stuck them side.
There are police reported ahead.
That's where they get me stem cells from. Then I go in that motherfucker and figure out that damn they using stem cells. The basic thing they using stem cells for is to clone. That's why I looked at Gucci and said, man, this nigga here is cloning. And I couldn't believe the shit, but I thought back to when goddamn they cloned that sheep when I was in high school. I told my old man, I said, goddamn, but they can clone the goddamn sheep.
There are police reported ahead.
They can clone the goddamn sheep, they can clone a human. They use memory cell cloning to introduce it to the Americas. They had been doing that shit in other places around the world. These folks been on shit, bro. These folks been on shit. But goddamn it, nigga, the American Negro is the Hebrew, bro. The American Negro is the Hebrew. And those first Egyptians that went over there and cultivated that land, man, and had that shit where it can feed all them nations and shit over there. Them Hebrew. So the term working me like a Hebrew slave, that's one of the realest terms motherfuckers that use around this bitch a long time. Goddamn, they work a nigga like a Hebrew slave. Nigga, we Hebrew slaves. And they finally got their ass over here to the motherland, coming to the west, and enslaved the whole land, bro. And now we're part of a goddamn broken covenant. And we think it's all good because we still listen to their story. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. I'm trying to connect goddamn the Phoenicians back there. I know my nigga goddamn Truth got the motherfucking, I know Truth got the motherfucking receipt. But see, I be listening to him. See, the receipt is goddamn the copper that come out of goddamn that Michigan area up there. That 95% copper that you can't find nowhere but the Americans. The Phoenicians was dropping that shit out. So how the fuck they had never been to the Americas? Gemini, you son of a bitch. I wanna name that nigga son of a bitch. Straight up. I wanna name that nigga son of a bitch. How the fuck they ain't never been to the Americas or never hooked up with the Nazi? The Nazi, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck they ain't never hooked up with them? They transport American copper. See? That's how you have to catch these hoes. You gotta connect that with these hoes, and these bitches took all your shit. Them British. When they came in with them goddamn that firepower, with that heat, with that fire. They came in with that fire. Shit. I don't know why the fuck we ain't making back with no fire, cause them hoes goddamn in cahoots against the nigga. Them hoes came in with that fire, bro. They came in with that fire and finally took over North America, aka the motherfucking garden. El Paradis, all that garden shit, we the true garden. And we went and cultivated gardens all over the world. We took our culture all over the fucking world. And the world ain't that big, why they think we talking about the globe shit. You got a circumference, you got a circle, a circumference around us. Everything's sitting on these little self-continents, these little 5 little continents. Eurasia. Our history, they start our history with Europe and goddamn Asia already in cahoots. They call it Eurasia. They already in cahoots when they start teaching us. They done cut so much history out. But digging at home, my nigga, digging at home, brought the truth out this shit. It's gonna be so many years before folks start getting this shit. We so far behind the motherfucking 8 ball. They gotta put goddamn about 9 8s on the 8 ball so they tell you how far we behind, bro, my nigga. We behind this shit. Motherfucking Hebrew. That's our language. Signs and symbols. They speaking with signs and symbols, and goddamn it, we did too. Y'all had to get it from us. Y'all had no signs and symbols. Y'all had shit. They ain't had shit. They say goddamn, they call that shit culture convergence. Culture convergence. Where you coming up with the same concept, ideas, symbols, culture, motherfucking cosmologies, celestial maps. You coming up with the same shit as a nigga on the other side of the world.
In 2 miles, take exit 19AB for Georgia 20 East toward Cumming.
Y'all don't know each other, and y'all ain't bloodline, but y'all got the same shit. They went out to the world, my nigga, and built huge structures, bro. In a subtropical area, all these areas are subtropical areas, because those are the areas they choose to start the civilizations. And gave these motherfuckers what they call cradles of civilization. And Mesopotamia ain't shit. Mesopotamia ain't never been nothing but desert and still desert. That's Iraq. Know what they got in them deserts? They got their oil. They got their oil. That's why the U.S. always going. That's why the U.S. always going to these deserts fighting and shit. Before we going to Saudi Arabia. Everywhere we go, they want to go to the desert and fight. Desert storm. That's why they going to the desert. They going to goddamn these all these. Man, this shit crazy. Now I remember back then I can tell what they were fighting. They ain't fighting them with their all. No, they fight for land. What come out the land? All. They want the land. And they want the land that got the oil on it. Saudi Arabia, they took all that motherfucking oil. Arabia, they took all that oil from Axumites and shit. I told you they want that oil over there. That's a big ass oil.
In half a mile, take exit 19AB for Georgia 20 East toward Cumming.
Third on that shit. I just go die for that. But I done doubted myself to death. And I done doubted myself into understanding, nigga, we are the Hebrews. We ain't no fucking Israelites, but we the fucking Hebrews. They can keep their Israelites. They can keep Joseph and Abraham. They keep their story. They can get their foot out of my motherfucker.
Take exit 19AB.
Taking my identity. They took all the identities when they said they Israelites. They took all the identities when they took the Israelites. When they turned themselves into
In a quarter mile, take the Georgia 20 East ramp to Cumming.
Instead of at home. Then they came and made sure they killed the Holy Lands. Look at the miracles. Look at the miracles. And then look at Israel. Every time they show that shit, don't show you nothing but a whole bunch of dirt and fucked up business while they over there fighting each other and all that dumbass shit.
Take the Georgia 20 East ramp.
They got motherfuckers thinking goddamn they fight for.
At the next light, use any lane to take a slight right.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, but nigga, I'm a Hebrew. I ain't never think I'd never come to that realization. But it's in the language. It's in the dialect. It's in the alphabet. That's how we came out. Boom. That's how I come out. I know that was the last piece of my puzzle. And goddamn it, I got it. I got it. And I got it. And I got it.
At the light, take a slight right onto Georgia 20 East Cumming Highway.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks to goddamn roll that corn. I got it, my nigga. Hebrew. That shit, I gotta get used to that. Well, get what a nigga gotta do, accept the truth. Accept that truth. That's the truth. And that what they playing the whole time. They playing, they never change. They playing, they never change. To enslave the ones who brought this shit to them. By all means necessary, enslave their ass, take their story, fuck it up, and become them. So the promised land, Israel, which was Palestine, Muslim and Jews, this the fight. They fighting over a story that they wrote. And they fight for power. That's why Egypt was so important to fuck up, because the true bloodline was there. Agriculture came from over here. The true bloodline was there. And that goddamn oil sits all up under that Sahara Desert. And that's where Egypt is located, in the goddamn Sahara Desert. And nigga, you so raw. You done took soil, you know what I'm saying, irrigated the land, built structures. I'm talking about humongous shit. This who your people are. They done built down so far, we can't do no more scratch on turntables. I'm talking about that beat us down so far that we don't know we created all this shit, bro. Within nature. We created all this shit. The truth. Well, we the truth. Wanna know who we is? We the motherfucking truth. And nigga know we the truth. Basketball, soccer, don't give a fuck what you do. Anything you do, goddammit, a nigga do it better. A Negro is a motherfucking Hebrew, man. All across the world. They got it so mixed up now, you got niggas with our bloodline in them that's born in Africa and think they better than us. And bitch, look in the mirror, bitch, you just talk funny. Bitch, you a Hebrew, bitch ass nigga. Bitch, you a Negro. And these niggas got it so fucked up and distorted with all these different religions and all that old shit, bro. They got it so fucked up, the niggas can't look at phenotype and look at themselves and understand, nigga, I ain't no motherfucker. Nigga, you ain't no fucking African, nigga. You just born over there, born into this bullshit, cause our bloodline went all the way across the motherfucking world, nigga. You can recognize a nigga when you see one. Recognize a real nigga when you see one. Motherfucking Hebrew. God damn. Yep. I wanted to put that shit in the title, but I'm driving, man. Just chilling. I be saying the same thing all motherfucking day, bro. I really just say it just came to that realization. But I'm listening to my nigga with the Paleo Hebrew language and showing the symbols and shit, showing how the alphabet started and all this shit, showing how this language went all across the world, bro. And I was studying the goddamn the Oxford Dictionary and the British languages and shit. I said, these old dumb as fuck. I was like, how they make that word and shit. This shit just plain common sense right here. How they doing this little dumb shit? They flipping off another nigga shit. They took over the Western world. Land of the goddamn Hebrew. Right here in the Americas. Right here in the Americas. Western Plateau. Yeah, that's what it is, my nigga. Hebrew slave. In the history over with. Everything they wanted to do already. Now I don't know what the fuck nigga waiting on now. Waiting on the fairy tale to take place, cause in real life this shit that took place, they done put it down, they done took over all the goddamn cosmologies and shit, they done fucked everything up that you put into place, and took all your identity. They took your identity with the Israelite, the Hebrew. Then they came into the Americans and took all the identities of everybody. Now you got these so-called Native Americans trying to claim our shit. You got these casinos and shit everywhere. All these motherfuckers living off us, man. All these motherfuckers strive and survive on what we talk. And they know to keep themselves in power, all of them got to keep their foot on our neck. They got to keep their foot on our neck. They bit the hand that fed them in real life. When them Egyptians went over there and said the first thing they had to do is fight off motherfuckers trying to come in there and steal them crops. Them niggas starved. Especially when you go over to Asia, on over to Orient, the East, going over there, man, them folks ain't never seen what the fuck we had going on, man. They start seeing them fruits and shit. They call every fruit they see an apple. A grape was an apple, orange an apple, everything apple. Apples. They got apples. Golden apples. Golden apples. Nigga, we had this shit in abundance, man, in America, man. We look at how this shit set up today. Some of them people that got down, we went
There are police reported ahead.
Cultivated their lands and shit. They still got the trees and shit where we brought that soil and shit over there and planted American trees, palm trees, all kind of shit. So them motherfucking rights just went in there and just destroyed Egypt, bro. Destroyed Egypt. Egypt came, them niggas, the Hebrews got fucked up in Egypt. Our bloodline got fucked up in Egypt in 525 BC, bro. Them Persians came in that motherfucker and took Egypt, bro. Them Persians came in there and took all this shit. So all the rest of the fights of Egypt, the bloodline was gone. And they were still thriving and surviving. Off our shit. They lived there a long time. They lived there a long time after they destroyed the true people that cultivated their land, bro. 525 BC, that's when goddamn them Persians came up in that motherfucker. And the Persians was part of what? Later on, the Persians got that motherfucker fought or something. The Persians became a part of goddamn the Mongolian Empire. That's where the Mongols come in at. But before the Mongolian Empire, the Greeks came up in that motherfucker. That's when Ptolemy and all them, Alexander the Great, come in from the northwest, come in that bitch. They take it from Darius the Great and all them Persians. These motherfuckers been over there a long time when they done been killed the Hebrews, exiled them, killed them, enslaved them. That's how all that shit went, bro. Run that globe concept in that motherfucker. Put poles on the earth. That poles will goddamn attract the stars in the sky. Fake ass poles and shit. Ain't no goddamn North Pole. All that shit was important to a nigga. They made it important your ass got to gave Santa Claus to go with it. He live at the North Pole. Everybody gonna love Santa Claus. He gonna bring him a little gift. Sit on his little pedophile ass lap where he can goddamn get a little freak on with the children on their knee though. Know what I'm saying? Everybody loving Santa Claus. Everybody loving the North Pole. The North Pole gotta be real because Santa Claus lived up. See how your brain what? Your Santa Claus lived up. Santa Claus is the globe. The North Pole is the globe. The North Pole exists on the globe. That shit don't exist in real life. That spot ain't shit but God. I told you that spot they did that shit. That's where they start breathing that pole at. I seen a video last night, so they got them froze the Tartarian area. He called in Antarctica and read that script. I ain't even look at it all. I'm gonna go back and look at that shit, see what that motherfucker man talking about. But all this shit animated and scripted and Hollywood type ass shit. What the fuck this shit is? This shit Hollywood as fuck, bro. Animated as fuck. Then around by 30 BC, here comes goddamn the Romans, which they coming from the same area, the north. Here come the Romans coming out of that bitch. Just tearing that hole up. But the main thing they doing is getting that oil out that land. They still getting oil out of Egypt right now to this day. The whole Sahara Desert is a massive oil. It's got massive oil and goddamn natural gases in that motherfucker. Same way they did Arabia. Get the oil. And the main thing was to crush the original people that came now and keep your foot on their neck and take their shit and flip it. So you'll never know that all the religion, the language, and all that shit came straight from your people. So the motherfucking culture convergence. Culture convergence. Them Phoenicians, how the fuck them Phoenicians got that goddamn combo from the Great Lakes? They ain't never came to America. That motherfucker Caremio, that little goddamn eagle looking nigga, that nigga said goddamn avoid the hijack. Got to avoid the hijack, that nigga. In real life. Man, they got me driving goddamn an hour and 4 minutes from each destination today, so I don't be in this motherfucker. Yeah, AC right working this shit crazy. Got me fucked up today. Shit, you ain't gonna be nothing about 2 before I'll be good. I'll be good. That nigga goddamn roll that corn. That nigga do not play with this shit. Never thought I'd hear this shit. Never thought I'd see the day. I came to the realization today, though, nigga, yo, I'm like fucking Hebrew. We all Hebrew. The Negro, the American Negro, the nigger, the Negro, yeah, the Negro in America. They had to get rid of X probably would have figured this shit out. They had to get rid of Malcolm. Malcolm was smart like that. They had to get rid of Malcolm X. Yeah, they had to get rid of X would have figured this shit out. X would have figured this shit out. All this shit come from America. The more they dig in America, the more it's gonna upset the world, bro. But ain't nobody gonna be listening because they so spaced out. So they think you crazy when you go to talk. They main thing is to goddamn just be combative. Mother don't want no truth. Mother want to upset their lifestyle. They like this shit. They like not having shit. Shit, I gotta goddamn get it up now. I'm about to goddamn knock me a nigga head off, man. Shit, my baby needs some change. I gotta get it. Real talk. Fucking nigga up stressing and worrying about this bullshit ass life. Nigga supposed to be out here living like gods. We on our own land slaving around this whole. And niggas think that they got a good job making $60 an hour. They got it going on. These hoes supposed to be working, you supposed to be paying a nigga $60 an hour. Fuck you talking about? Shit crazy. These hoes on our land, bro. In real life, these hoes on our land. They don't want to give us a piece of the pie. They fuck right. And then the piece of the pie they gave it to the Native American. This bitch ain't goddamn. This bitch ain't responsible for all this shit. Man, we were doing this shit before these motherfuckers learned how to talk, bro. We were doing this shit before the motherfuckers got off all fours. The motherfuckers in the north was on all fours, man.
In half a mile, turn left onto Georgia 369 East.
I was in a cave, some motherfucker up, man. Couldn't even talk. But come out and goddamn give you your motherfucking love. Hell no. Every last one of them put a deity in front of the sun. You don't need that. Let them shine. This little light of mine, hey, I'm gonna let it shine. Let them shine. The fuck y'all in front of trying to block the sun?
Turn left onto Georgia 369 East.
Throw a shade on the sun again. Little slick talking about God on the slide, nigga. Yeah, even when the UVA ray, they dangerous and party and nigga talking that shit about life, nigga. God damn it, this little light of mine, hey, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Yeah, you got a little bit of that light and you connected to that sun, bro. You connected to that melanated disc. That sun disc. That's why they hated Akhenaten. That's why they hated Akhenaten. Akhenaten said, man, y'all been doing all this bullshit. I'm gonna destroy all this shit. These folks ain't come over here and tell us nothing about this shit. Boy, all they had that shit in the constellation start trying to change it. Like, no, I can't change it now. But everything they put in the sky had to do with seasonal changes. Everything they put in the sky had to do with seasonal changes. They got a star up there called Negroes. It's the brightest star in Cygnus. In Orion. Cygnus, you know, the swan. But the brightest star in Cygnus is Negroes. And I think about 15,000 years ago, niggas were following Negroes. Before they started following the star that don't move. The motherfucker wasn't called no North Star. Those northerners came in and said north. Then put polarities on it and it says a pole in the ground. Nigga ain't found this goddamn pole yet. Nigga ain't found this magnetic pole yet. So these stars are supposed to be attracted and swimming around a pivot of a magnetic pole down on the earth. And that's what controlling the stars to be circulating around this around this certain area like it do. The stars on their own course. In the sky. This shit ain't got nothing to do with the motherfucking earth. Ain't no pole down in the earth regulating them stars, man. Nigga ain't found this pole yet. They done moved that bitch. Then they created other magnetic poles and shit, poles running it. Man, that shit crazy. We just let these bitches just keep going on and on and on and on. Niggas so spaced out, Godzilla out, Spaceman out, Star Trek, Buck Rogers. Nigga, they watch this shit on this motherfucking movie screen so goddamn long till they can't come back to reality. I know how to turn the TV off. I swear to God. I've been start watching that motherfucker. I've been figured that boy out, man. I gotta start looking at the TV. The TV was part of my this telecommunication, this television, this long distance shit. Nigga telling me some shit from way across the way, ain't never went nowhere, but sit behind a desk and fed me this information. I said, man, this really part of enslavement right here. This a great enslavement too. This goddamn TV, a great instrument to enslave a motherfucker in real life, real time. I ain't gotta watch that one. I don't have no problem with that.
In 600 feet at the traffic circle, take the second exit and stay on Georgia 369 East.
I don't have no problem not watching that motherfucker. I promise you, I've been stopped. I don't watch no sports. That shit, all that shit rigged up. I got out of there.
Exit the traffic circle onto Georgia 369 East.
Everything.
Continue on Georgia 369 East for 1.5 miles.
I don't give a fuck about no TV. I know it's part of this slavery. I hate to watch this shit. Certain energies and shit jump about that motherfucker. Go to fucking up the environment, fucking up your energy around, looking at whole shit on that bitch. I really don't be on it. I know that motherfucker, that bitch cursed out. Trying to get to the point where I keep my same intellectual motherfucking energy at all times. I'm trying to get to that point. I'm an emotional type nigga. And I feed off my emotions too much, you feel me? And I gotta get my shit where I can keep my same realm of energy and keep my peace. That get me emotional, you feel me? That's what I'm working on. Before this motherfucking word, we the Hebrew. I ain't never think I come to that realization. I ain't never think I go back that way again in my life. Goddamn what they say about them Hebrew slaves is the goddamn truth. They enslaved every Negro. I don't give a fuck where the Negro went. They handled his ass. They handled his ass fucked up and they got shit for his ass. Once that nigga get too much much power, they gonna handle his ass. They gonna make your ass goddamn bow down some kind of way. They gonna goddamn send you to the doctor and let nigga rub fingers in your ass. They gonna get your ass some kind of way. Nigga don't like when I say that, cause half you niggas goddamn took that tip. Half you niggas had that glove up your ass. See, they gonna take it to the couch, make it be good to you. Put you on a movie screen, call you an actor, make you kiss all the niggas and shit, make you put on dresses.
Take your next left onto Yellow Creek Road.
You know what I'm talking about? Nigga putting on dresses. Those Dave Chappelle goddamn fucked up at Dave Chappelle. They ain't putting on no motherfucking dress. You making too much money. You got to go through their ritual. They got to feel like they dominate your ass. They homosexual by nature. Now you niggas homosexual by nature. I guess that's your nature. Y'all niggas crazy, but these folks got us fucked down with. I wonder is there ever gonna be a...
Turn left onto Yellow Creek Road.
Oh, this shit gotta be reversed. All this shit gotta be reversed, my nigga. All this shit gotta be reversed. And all they gotta do is goddamn rock with the truth. All this shit gotta be reversed, bro. All this shit gotta be reversed. Niggas on the main thing they got on is goddamn money. Goddamn money. Going out slaving, trying to get $1 just to goddamn have some peace of harmony. You know, if you don't go get it, your life gonna be in shambles. You know what I'm talking about? You already got enough stress with that shit. All nigga gotta do is goddamn tap into this nature and tell them hoes, fuck your businesses, fuck what you got going on. Yo, this shit is finna collapse. Y'all day has come. Y'all bitches gonna knock your own buildings down because of that oil. Gaddafi did the same thing with Saddam Hussein. Libya sitting right there in the Sahara Desert is about that oil. All this shit is about the oil. Water and oil. Take over the water where you can transport, trade, all that old bitch ass shit. Terror. That's why Trump come out to my that terror shit. Terror. They ain't no goddamn on water goddamn toll booth. You hit my water, bitch, you gotta
There are
pay.
police reported ahead.
You hit my water, bitch, you gotta pay. That's why the motherfucker flashing them lights at. You hit that water, you got to pay. You hit that goddamn water, bitch, you gotta pay. You hit my water, you gotta pay. That was Trump way to come out to my. I'm the first president to make China start goddamn coming up off the land. How you made China do anything, bitch? And we in debt to China. We're a covenant nation. We part of the covenant. A covenant nation is a nation they already they agreed and understand that they in a debt that can never be repaid. Why the fuck is the Americans in debt? For going to war for other motherfuckers. That's part of your debt. Motherfucker goddamn charging you. You going to war for them and they sponsor the tanks and the goddamn everything you need to go to war with, and then you in debt for it. Hey, I want war for myself, I war for you. If I war for myself, bitch, I have control of my land. If I war for myself, I have control of my land. I have wells and guards and farms as far as I can motherfucking see. I have all the resources I need to sustain myself on this bitch. Bitch, I'm going to war for you. And then you put the debt on the motherfuckers who war for you, Great Britain. You war for your motherfucking ass. That's when they divided that shit up. When the soldiers said, God damn, man, that what broke up the motherfucking the colony. So we over here taking land for your motherfucking ass. We can't get paid. And y'all charge, man. That what broke that shit up. That was John Hanson come in at. He was the first president of the goddamn Confederate. So we had a black president, not of the United States though. John Hanson, though, he come in at. All this old crazy ass history, bro. When all boiled down to these motherfucking niggas left this motherfucker, and when it showed them bitches how to sustain themselves, it showed the motherfucker the seas in the sky, how to goddamn go plant crops and shit, build structures and shit. It showed what they see in those skies, they see they shit. And flipped on them and said, fuck that sky, fuck that sun, nigga, I'm the boss. Osiris was the first one. Painted his ass black as hell to put a mythological story. What the fuck you need a mythological story for? This nigga, then there's some more shit I'll read when they said it was a hand. Some more shit, they got that hand with that eye in the middle of it. They put that hand up there to be the portal back to the goddamn afterlife. But they ain't talking about nothing but the damn sun, man. All I'm talking about the sun, bro. All I'm talking about the sun. In real life. All I'm talking about the sun. But shit, I'm gonna put up all this motherfucker, man.
In half a mile, turn right onto Old Federal Road.
To sum it up, I'm fed. It's a goddamn Hebrew. The American Negro is the Hebrew. The Israelite ain't promised to no nigga. Israel ain't promised to no nigga, it's promised to an Israelite. A fake ass Jew. That's doing he was showing last night how them hoes still doing ritualistic traditions of the ancient American people.
Turn right onto Old Federal Road.
They got all our shit intertwined in their religion, bro. They doing some shit that we put out and showed them way back ancient times. We were doing this shit in ancient times. They cut your history off and buried you and came over and found the motherland and fucked everybody up on it. God damn it, this Canaan. Say God told them to come through this bitch and kill every man, woman, child. Yeah, this Canaan do what they try to do over here. Yeah, they do shit. Everywhere we went, that's what they do. And then goddamn, all the survivors got to goddamn go up on the goddamn false teachers. All the survivors go up on the false teachers. Not knowing they the truth. Not knowing that you the truth. That's how this shit go. I'm gonna get me back, boy. I'm gonna get this smell up ready to roll the water down, man. Chill. Might pop back out. We got a long day ahead of me. I got a long ride. I gotta ride hours at a time. This shit gonna be that 2 hours going back. That 2, 4, 6, 8 shit. Shit, I be good in a minute. I be back out down at the bridge. Trying to figure out how to get another dollar. Straight up. That being said, man, I might just want to go. You don't need no help, man. Man, we motherfucking Hebrews. The Negro is the Hebrew. That's gonna be the title of my motherfucking name live. We're about to pop out of it. The Negro is the Hebrew. The American Negro is the motherfucker. Seems like I heard Malcolm say that shit. The American, it seems like I heard it by Malcolm out or something. I don't know. But I know X would have figured this shit out in real life. X would have figured this shit out. I said, boom. Truth don't need no help. That shit ain't gonna be breaking a motherfucking phone. Y'all Hebrews, goddamn, get your mind right, man. Yeah. The first Egyptians, they Hebrew bloodline. We bloodline, man. These hoes dominate our bloodline. Culture, convergence. Bitch, them my folks. Them my folks. Oh, they got the same concept, symbols, and language and everything else that I got. I don't know them, and they don't know me. We know each other through our soul. I know my niggas over there. Then to my niggas over there. What that tribe called over there, I don't know, it might be tribe called Quest. But them my niggas right there. Yeah, De La, so them my niggas right there. And fuck you African ass niggas, man. You true.
In half a mile, turn left.
Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas right with that bullshit. Nigga, we ain't came from no fucking Africa. Y'all came down in that motherfucking desert. You tore that damn desert up. Nigga came whatever made the desert beautiful. Y'all bombed this shit and tore that bitch up. Know the fuck out. And now y'all still benefiting off all this shit, cause that oil shit right up under this shit. Y'all wanted that goddamn oil. These hoes came on here and fucked the desert up. All this oil up on this bitch. We rather have the desert, nigga. We want the oil, nigga. We want millions, nigga. We want what's been up under there for millions of years, nigga. We want that oil. We want that resource. We want that bitch to stay all that. Bitch ass nigga. I said, boom.
Turn left.